Time now for our political insiders, Tony May and Charlie Giroux in the studio tonight. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Yeah, let's talk debates. You know, we've had 3 gubernatorial debates.
Everybody loves a debate.
We got a crucial one coming up at the end of the week.
Big debate between the 2 candidates for Congress representing Harrisburg and York County. Scott Perry, the incumbent, versus Linda Thompson, the former mayor. 2 hours. That's one of the longest debates we've seen this year. So we should learn something.
Well, we should
hopefully,
hope.
yes.
We would hope that Rob Hanrahan would get his way and we'd have an additional gubernatorial debate. Rob challenged the gubernatorial candidates after their last debate.
The governor actually challenged
Governor
Tom?
Corbett said, yes, we will. We're still waiting to hear from Tom Wolf. But in all seriousness, the point that Tony makes, I think, is good. Debates are positive. They give people an opportunity to look at these candidates unvarnished, up close and personal, standing next to each other without reading off a little script cards that other people write for them. That's what people want. Lincoln and Douglas had debates, 9 of them, most of them much longer than 2 hours. They were good theater in addition to everything else, but they really do give people an opportunity to get to know the candidates and what they really stand for rather than what their 30-second spots say.
You bet. All right, so speaking of that, let's former Harrisburg Mayor Linda Thompson made a comment. She said she called U.S. Representative Scott Perry a Tea Party extremist who helped shut down the federal government. Proper statement to make?
Well, I think in a campaign like this, it's fair game. I don't think he'd deny that he appeals to Tea Party members, and he's a very conservative legislator. You know, he couldn't shut down the government all by himself.
Does she have a chance against Scott Perry?
I think this is an interesting campaign. I mean, the turnout's going to tell the whole story. If Tom Corbett can't attract a large turnout of suburban, mostly Republican voters, and Linda Thompson's able to bring out York City and Harrisburg City voters, she could really make a good run for this office.
Is Perry taking this seriously?
He's taking it seriously. Every candidate has to take every race seriously, and Tony's doing his very best today at spinning this. Scott Perry's going to win. He's going to win handily. This isn't even going to be a contest. The Republican vote in Cumberland and York counties is going to be strong for Tom Corbett. The Republican base clearly coming home to Governor Corbett at this point in every poll that's been out there. The debate, though, will be interesting on Friday.
Okay, let's talk about the governor's candidates. They've been spending more than any previous race combined. You know, we're not saying either one is outspending the other. This could be the most expensive election cycle, I think, in history, from what I've been reading. They went into TV early, Charlie, and how has that helped or hindered the governor, who's fallen behind in the polls? Well,
there are folks all over the front office of this building and every television station across the state very happy about all that.
Tom Corbett's creating jobs.
And both campaigns are. But ultimately, I don't think this is going to be decided on who spends the most money. Elections generally aren't. It's who has the best message. And as the message about Tom Wolf's raising people's taxes begins to sink in, you're going to see a big shift in this race. It's already happening.
Final word, Tony.
This is one of the most expensive governor's races in the country, second only to Florida, which is a larger state. And neither candidate has had any difficulty in raising enough money to get his message on TV.
All right. Thank you, guys. You can see our political insiders every Tuesday right here on CBS 21 News at 5:30.